Hello everyone. So this is going to be a new series, whether it's going to be weekly, monthly, I don't know yet. But anyway, there is a weekly series going on my blog. I will link it on the description box below, where I talk about some of the things that happened in K-pop that week that has brought joy to my life, a little bit of brightness, you know? And I encourage you all to share whether it's a piece of news, a comeback, a debut, something that happened within K-pop that brightened your day, because I want to spread a little bit of positivity, because I feel like there's a lot of negativity going on, especially, you know, in K-pop and the world in general. But anyway, so ideally I would like this type of video to be uploaded on Mondays, talking about what I posted on my blog on Fridays, if that makes any sense. Yeah, and I understand I have to do a better job at letting you all know what I've posted on my blog, because I'm starting to use my blog again. But anyway, okay, so we got a couple of things that brightened my day, made me happy, and it gets me excited about K-pop. So let's start. Okay, so first of all, GOT7, they had their comeback last week. Python is that song. I'm obsessed with Python. I know I'm an icon. Watch me with the lights on. Anyway, yeah, it's great. You guys could see my reaction video to it. I even wrote a blog post about it. Their album is really great as well. And I realized, and I talked about this on the blog, how rare GOT7 is as a group. I mean, think about it. Not even in K-pop, but just like globally in the world, how many groups are there out there that all the members are individually signed to different labels, and yet they come together to release an album, to release a music video, to perform their latest song, right? To do performances. That is crazy to me, because I mean, there are a lot of groups out there that a couple of members are no longer with the company that they debuted with, but they still do have comebacks with their group. But a group to have every single member individually in a different label, and they've recently had a comeback. That's rare. That is very rare. So I mean, huge props to JB. I mean, that man has worked hard, and same for all the members and also their individual labels for making this happen. Okay, it is not easy. All right, getting the copyright to the group's name, the group's songs, their discography. And we all know how difficult the music industry is, especially when it comes to copyright. So the fact that the members, I mean, again, props to JB. I could go on and on about that, but overall, their comeback, chef's kiss. I've been watching their videos. I've been watching their content and all the dance challenges. I mean, it's just so good, and it makes me so happy. So currently, my other favorite B-side tracks on their album is Her and Yours Truly. Both songs are so beautiful. I mean, all the songs in their album is really good, and I like that each song represents a certain music style that really goes well with a certain member. So I feel like all the members are very well represented in this album. But yeah, those two songs are my current favorite B-side tracks. But again, Python is that song. I love Python so much. Moving on to another news story that completely brightened my day. G-Dragon. Okay, there's a lot of G-Dragon news going on right now. So he performed in this gala that raises money for a foundation, and they performed in Paris, and he performed Power, and then he performed Home Sweet Home and Good Boy with Taeyang. G-Dragon and Taeyang performed Good Boy in the year 2025. Taeyang and G-Dragon performing Good Boy was not in my bingo card for 2025, but I'm glad that it is. It makes me so happy. I mean, and also we talked about this on my previous live stream, that because I was listening to G-Dragon's Power and Home Sweet Home, my YouTube music algorithm I just let it play whatever song afterwards, and it's G-Dragon's solo music, and then old school Big Bang, etc. And Taeyang's solo music as well. So I've just been kind of going back to listening to Big Bang. So the fact that they performed Good Boy, it's like, yes, thank you. They're giving what the people want. Anyway, so that made me really happy. And also their style, fashion choices, so different. But I feel like their fashion, their own personal style represents them so well. So in other G-Dragon news, he announced last week that he will be having a variety show coming out on Disney Plus on February 16th. And his variety show, there's going to be a lot of celebrity guests and whatnot. And if you guys have seen the teasers, you already know it's going to be a very fun show. I am very excited for it. And just seeing the interaction with all the other celebs and the other guests, I don't know. I feel like this era for G-Dragon, I feel like he is just really enjoying what he's doing. And he's just, I guess, more carefree, you know? I just love this era for him. He seems very happy. And overall, I love this for him. Okay, and last G-Dragon news, that Vogue Korea cover. I mean, G-Dragon has a very unique sense of style, and I don't think there's anybody on this planet Earth that could replicate it. And it really shows in his Vogue photo shoot. I'm obsessed. I absolutely love it. All right, so moving on to the next thing that absolutely totally brightened my day. This is like the number one news that just made my entire week like the best. It was the highlight of the week for me. Probably the highlight of the month for me. But it was the news that my favorite band, yes, band, as in members that play instruments and whatnot. My favorite band, CNBLUE, they announced their North American tour. If you would have told me this 5 years ago, I would probably not even believe you. Also because 5 years ago, it was 2020 and there was no concerts. But the point is, oh my goodness, CNBLUE, they are going to be touring North America. Specifically, Toronto, New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. So it's not a lengthy tour. They're only visiting 4 cities. But, I mean, that's crazy because the majority of their concerts are in Asia. And the fact that they're coming, like, it makes me so happy. I always said this, that if I get the chance to either go to Japan or Korea, I would make sure that it coincided with a CNBLUE concert. Because if I'm traveling all the way over there, I better see CNBLUE live. And the fact that they're touring North America, it's still unbelievable to me. Like, I am still processing it. They haven't announced when the tickets are going to go on sale yet, or the venues, I believe. But when they do announce it, I will share that news with you all. So stay tuned. You guys could stay tuned and follow updates on my Twitter or my blog, either or. So it's so exciting. And I know I don't talk about CNBLUE a lot on this channel. I should, and I will. Trust me, they are my number one favorite band. Okay, they are one of my ults. Okay, my ults. So this is a very big deal for me. Okay, and yes, to me, CNBLUE is 3 members and 3 members only. And that is how I recognize CNBLUE. Okay, just want to make that clear. But yeah, so yeah, I'm still processing that news. Like, I still can't believe it. Like, a part of me is like, I don't know, that it's not real, but it is. Yeah, anyway, that was probably like my number one favorite news of the week. Next up, there was a comeback that I absolutely loved, and that is from none other than CIX, and they released their song Thunder. That song is so catchy. I absolutely love it. And the choreography. So props to the members and their mini album as well. Really good. But yeah, just want to give a shout out to CIX because I feel like their comeback is kind of underappreciated. Like, you all, do not sleep on CIX. Check them out. Check out their music. Okay, check out their music videos and check out Thunder. Please, please, please. So good. Moving on. Blinks. Are you all ready? Are you all ready? Because starting from February 14th and on, it's all for Blackpink. So Jennie last week announced her debut solo album will be released on March 7th. And exactly 1 week prior, Lisa releases her first solo album on February 28th, Alter Ego. And a week or two, I think it's like 2 weeks before, on February 14th, Jisoo has her comeback. All the members, their solo music individually has been so different. And we all know Rose had her solo comeback last year, but it's so exciting to see the members release new music and so much content. I mean, full-length albums. That's crazy. And I think the biggest shock that has happened thus far was on Friday after I posted my weekly news roundup post that this video is based off of. After I posted that, Jennie released her song and music video. No, just the music video. Zen. Oh my goodness. Have you guys seen Zen? If you haven't, please pause this video and go watch it. I mean, that was so unexpected. First of all, she just dropped it, and with no countdown, there was no announcement to it, nothing. It was just boom, surprise. And it turns out that that's kind of like a teaser for the album. So so the song isn't on official music streaming platforms, except if you have YouTube Music, which I have YouTube Music. So I have been listening to the song a lot. Anyway, but the music video and the music video, you all, oh my gosh, everything is just so grand and epic. And it's like, what? It's nothing. Jennie's never done anything like this for her previous music videos that she's released for her solo music. And it's just, wow, that was a shock, right? In a good way. And it gets me really excited for her album. However, she did release a teaser for her upcoming song, Love Hungover. I think that it's what it's called. And it's very different from Zen. Very different. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about that song. But with Zen, I got chills. Props to Jennie and her team. Now, I do want to mention something that it's kind of curious, you know? So we all know that YG, I know, I have to bring YG into this conversation because why not? So we all know that YG, they kept saying that they believe in quality over quantity. That's why Blackpink's comebacks were far and few between. For their solo music, they're not under YG, right? And now they're releasing all this music, all this content. So I don't know what was going on in YG, honestly. I'm just happy that the members have the freedom to release whatever song that they want. I'm very curious and excited to see the concepts that they'll do and whatnot, because as of right now that I'm filming this, Jisoo, I think she's only released like the graphic of her comeback. Lisa has released a couple of stuff, and obviously Jennie released Zen. So I don't know when this video will be up, but I have a feeling once I upload this video, once I edit it and upload it, there will be a lot more content that has been released. So I do apologize if this video is a little bit behind when it comes to Blackpink news. But anyway, those are the things that really excited me, and I'm looking forward to it. Next up, and this is the most recent one, Eunhyuk from Super Junior. He had his official solo debut on Monday. It makes me so happy. So he is, I guess you could consider him a 5th gen soloist because he just debuted as a soloist officially. So I like to say, and I said this in my reaction video, Eunhyuk is a 5th gen soloist with 20 years of experience. So in my reaction video, I did mention that it's super cool how Eunhyuk debuted during Y2K, right? Super Junior debuted in 2005, and now 20 years later, the Y2K sound and concept is very much trending now. And the fact that he is going back to doing Y2K type music and concept for his solo debut is so crazy. So it feels like a full circle moment. And yeah, so if you listen to his album, you will feel like you're being transported back to Y2K. He did a very good job with it, and it feels very authentic because, again, he debuted during that era, during the actual Y2K era. And I'm very happy for him. I absolutely love it. And yeah, so let me know, what are some K-pop news, comebacks, debuts that brightened your day? for the week? Let me know on the comments below, and also keep an eye out for my blog on Fridays where I do a weekly roundup of things that happened in K-pop that week that brightened my day, and hopefully to bring a little bit of positivity into your life as well. And I hope and I encourage you all to share the things that made you happy as well. So I will try to make this a weekly thing, kind of going hand in hand with my blog post on Fridays, and then posting a video equivalent of it on Monday or something. Not quite sure yet. Depends on my schedule. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you have a lovely, wonderful day. And I will talk to you all next time. Bye.